Howdy and welcome. I'm Mike, your board gaming every dude. This is Board Games for One. See if I can do this without knocking boxes over. So you're traveling and you want to take a few games with you. Let's look at 3 solo games that I recently took on a trip and see if these are right for you. Let's start right here in the middle with Maquis. I keep wanting to call it Maquis, but maybe it's Maquis. I'm not entirely sure. The theme of the game is you're a part of the French resistance during World War II after France fell, and you are working as undercover operatives trying to complete missions in order to subvert the Nazi threat. So you're trying to go out, complete a mission, and get back to your safe house without getting captured, while completing missions that are randomly drawn. There are a series of missions of different difficulty levels. So you complete your mission successful, you complete both missions, and you win. There are varying levels of winning depending on how well you do. There are items to go around and collect. There are spare extra rooms in the box to change up the board. This is your player board. This is your morale tracker. If your morale gets too low, then you can lose. If it goes all the way down to here, then you lose. And the higher it goes, the less enemies spawn. So the lower your morale, the more of these bad guys end up populating. This is your patrol deck that runs the AI and tells you exactly what they are going to be doing. So you read your mission, and on your turns you can either move or collect something or use something in order to complete a mission. After your turn's over and you're moved all around the board, you need to have a clear path back to the safe house. So if the enemy guys move after you and block your way so that there's no way back to the safe house, you can go any connecting route, but if you can't get there without going through one of these dudes, then you get captured and you end up losing that worker. You don't lose the game, you just lose that worker. There are ways to gain workers, and that's it. You just try to complete your missions. But the theme comes through. It comes through with the art. It's not just moving guys around on the map, and that's what I appreciated about it. It's a very artful little game. You can whip it out. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space at all. This is it, and you can make it tighter if you want, you know, here and here. There are some little cubes and things, but you can set those up as you want. Set it up, break it down, play it in 30 minutes is what I would say. It's a solo game only. Maquis. I recommend it. I enjoyed it. Let's go to my personal favorite, okay? My personal favorite, Black Sonata, a dark lady, Shakespeare's London, and a 400-year-old mystery. This is a hidden movement solo-only game. You play as Shakespeare, and you are going around Victorian London trying to find the location and identity of the dark lady that he wrote so much about. So to do that, you take your little character and you move to a connecting location. At that location, you can do a few different things. You can either investigate to try to gather information from the locals about the last known whereabouts of the dark lady, and if you get information, you can use one of these to track where you think she is. There's up to 4 of them to try to track where she may or may not be. This solo deck here, throwing stuff around, is how the lady moves, and it works. She actually moves in secret even though you are flipping the deck. It's quite clever. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And what you're trying to do to identify is figure out this lady's 3 unique traits, because if you know the 3 unique traits, then you know the name. So these are all the possible ladies that it could be in there, and also clue cards that you collect. You'll collect clues that may not outright tell you what trait, like in this one, she's known for her heart, or she has strong family connections, or she's a writer, or she's musically inclined, or she's connected to the royal court, whatever, or she's married. You may not get a clue that tells you that, but it may tell you that 2 of the 3 clues on that the dark lady either has 2 of these 3 clues that the card gives you or none. And you're like, okay. So you have some idea, and then the next clue can help you narrow that down. So you win the game by getting to the location where you think the dark lady is, and if she is there and you guess and you guess her 3 traits correctly by placing them here, then you end up winning. I did not win on my first play, but I was so close. I was so close. But this is by far my favorite. I played mine to MGMT solo. I like this more solo. I know, multiplayer people love that, and solo. I mean, we'll talk about that another time. It's a fantastic game. The AI is actually easier to control maybe than this solo deck, but once you learn this, it really is quite smooth. It just might not seem to make sense at first. Just follow the instructions. It will make sense as soon as you do it. This is beautiful. It's thematic. They've got Shakespeare quotes written all over the thing. It's simple. It's light. It's less than $30. It might be $20, but I don't want to undersell it. It's worth $30, but it might be 20. And similar to this is somewhere between 20 and 30. I don't remember which one. But yeah, that's my prize pick there. But Maquis is still fantastic. If you don't like hidden movement, deduction, then you wouldn't enjoy this. All right, this is more like pick up and deliver is what Maquis is. All right, final one, Under Falling Skies, our big box for a travel game. Under Falling Skies, this box is packed full of stuff. It's about $35 roughly if you buy it new. It comes with a campaign mode. So, I mean, replayability, you can just replay it without the campaign. That's no problem at all. But it does have the story campaign mode with nice little comic graphic, like a page or 2 pages to set up the story. Not like a grand story or anything, but this is basically Independence Day, or what was Independence Day based on? The War of the Worlds, I think. This is basically the War of the Worlds. And it is a dice placement game. So it's Space Invaders as well. The Atari or something like that arcade game. Anyway, you got this mothership and these little alien ships that she spawns, and they go down, 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 down. And as you take actions, the mothership comes closer and closer. And as you take actions, these guys also go down certain amounts depending on dice rolls. And you need to defeat, or you don't need to defeat. What you need to do is you need to gain enough intelligence, which is over here. I'm sorry, I'm looking at it upside down, so it confused me. All right, you need to get your knowledge, your research, all the way up to the top before the mothership goes down. So you're going up, mothership is going down. If the mothership gets to the ground above you, I forgot to put a city tile. There's a city tile that goes there. If the mothership makes it there, then you lose the game. And that's marked by like an X over here. So no problem there. But anyway, so you've got this whole upper section where the ships are coming down. You've got your research track where you're going up, and you are able to conduct research and shoot down these dudes by taking actions in your shelter, this subterranean refuge. And you've got this little driver cart thingy, mining cart, that you dig deeper and deeper to unlock rooms, because you can only use the rooms that are above your little mining thing. So how do you do that? You roll dice, and there's actually more dice than this, but this is just what we're using. You roll the dice, and then you place them in order to take certain actions. So place them in the firing room, place them in the power room to generate power, because you need power to take actions. You need power to be able to research, all that good stuff. You're only allowed to place 1 die in each column, and so you'll have 5 of them. And the larger the number, so like a 6, that's great. If I put a 6 on, say, the power, that means I would gain 6 power. Well, that's fantastic. However, it also means that the alien ship moves down 6. There are modifiers to all of this stuff. It's a puzzle. It is a thinky puzzle. There are consequences, negative consequences, positive consequences to every placement. And the cool thing is, if you roll the white die, so you get 2 white die actually when you do this, and when you place a white die, any dice that are remaining that you didn't place yet, you have to re-roll. So that can be used to your advantage. It can also be a disadvantage. And you have 2 of those. So at most, you will re-roll twice. At the least, you will have to re-roll at least 1 time for what you have. And that's basically it. Get your knowledge to the top. Don't die in the meantime. This one is this is fantastic. The colors, the art, it's awesome. You have different characters you can play as. If you finish the campaign, you can replay it as a different campaign with different characters. You do make choices that are irreversible, and you put the choices that you didn't take in a discard bag, so you can't use them for the rest of the campaign, or if you lose that character or something, you know, they're out. But when you replay, then you can put it all back, start with the discarded items, play for a different experience. I love that, and I like that people have special abilities. This is not a game for me. Apparently I'm not into dice placement or dice dependent games. Nemo's War is something similar, a beautiful, artful masterpiece of a game. It really is. I mean that. But it's too stressful for me. And this is similar. It's a puzzle, and for some reason the dice placement puzzle doesn't work for me like Lacerda games. But I don't want that to influence you, because that says nothing about this game. That lets you know, in my preferences, this probably isn't one that I would take with me. But I am going to hold on to it just because it's so good, and I think I will try it out again. But it's a stressful experience for me. But if you love dice, you're going to be fine with this. You're going to absolutely love it. That's it. 3 games. If that was helpful, here's the most important part of this whole video. Please give me that like, because the like lets people find these videos, helps people learn more about solo board gaming and board gaming in general, so we can bring new people in. We don't need to worry about keeping the people that are already here. Y'all are here and y'all are staying, because there's just fantastic games from fantastic designers out there. But do give that like, and I made this next video just for you. I love y'all.